There are so many different contexts where it can be okay if they ask, if they tell you, if they respect the nuance. It's like, it's so contextual that it's almost impossible to talk about on a podcast, because there is every variation is different and requires different consideration, and like so dumb to even try and talk about like when would that be okay. Like you can't. What I found really interesting about what this girl wrote in is that she did say that her friend Lola called her like a traitor and was angry and said that she had lied to her and all of these things. And I think it's interesting because women notoriously, in my experience, myself included, are bad for holding women more accountable than the men in their lives. And I think it's because we just expect a deeper morality from each other, because, to put it bluntly, we can expect it from each other. Girls statistically develop empathy significantly earlier than little boys. Okay? There's studies on this. And women cultivate very deep, very meaningful bonds with each other that are, the foundations of them are vulnerability and trust and openness and nuance and the ability to be critical and have conversations. It is such a sacred type of friendship that women can form with each other, those bonds. And they're very common to form early on as well. Like, especially the girl who wrote this in, I think she's around 17, to expect to find a boy who is capable at your age of having the same level of conversation that you can have with any of your girlfriends, more or less, is ridiculously naive. It doesn't, show me one and I will put my hands up, but like en masse, to the point where it's like, I would bet so much money on, at any given secondary school, you wouldn't find it, right? Like, it just isn't really there. And that's okay. Fine, whatever.